Well, hey, good morning, everybody.
Well,
is it early
depends
afternoon?
on it's morning for us. Depends on where you're at in the world. It could be middle of the night, could be evening, could be morning.
We're really big in the Atlantic Ocean demographic. So it's probably dinner time for anyone who's on a boat traveling across the Atlantic.
Yeah. All right,
And
you
so,
be quiet, Brutus.
Oh, Brutus, our St. Bernard, he's over
Yeah.
there.
He's by
And
the front door.
We forgot to put him up.
Yes, we did.
It's okay. If he starts barking, we're going with it.
He's a loud barker too. It's like this deep.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's so crazy how deep it is.
Yeah. So anyway,
It scares
hey.
me every time.
Hey.
So anyway, how are you doing?
I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
With the Big Family Homestead, and today I actually get to do a little bit of the participation side instead of just the computer side.
Yep.
Because you're making cream of soup starter, which that's the easy part.
That's easy.
But it's utilitarian in that it can be anything you want it. Right. You want cream of pea, you got cream of pea.
Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken.
She's going more traditional.
Right, exactly. Cream of celery.
Cream
even.
of asparagus. You could. With this stuff
heck,
you can.
You could even do cream of potato.
I love cream of potato soup. It's one of my favorite.
I know you do.
And I get the horrible stuff from the little can.
Stuff is
She needs to
nasty.
make it. Actually, you know what? With the Thrive Life cubed up potatoes.
Make it so easy. Huh?
Oh my gosh. They're
So
weird.
easy.
It's weird because they're freeze dried. So they kind of look like those marshmallow chunks from cereal. And they stay that way for a while until you cook them. But you could leave them that way. That would be the weirdest thing, like cubed up potato.
You could actually make a meal in a jar with this cream of soup base, potatoes, some of the freeze-dried chicken, and you got yumminess.
Yes. So before we get going, you got to say hi to a few people, Mom. Start on the screen. Here you go. On your mark,
All
it's
right.
set.
Alicia, Kay, Bob, Tanya, Sarah, Laura, SL, Steve, Jan, Crystal, Roseanne, Jeanette, Terry, Sheila, Verna, Donna, Orphan Lady, Treasure Rescue, Rose. Hello, everybody.
And
That
so
was not
say
everybody,
hi.
but it's most
Say hello
everybody.
to Krista with a little hi,
Hi,
or
or a little
check
wave,
mark or a wave or a
whatever.
smiley face.
Yeah.
And don't forget to click the thumbs up because it actually does help the whole YouTube blah 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 thingy, and it makes it go forward.
Yeah.
So fall is upon us.
Yes. So it's the time of casseroles and soups and
Yes.
all things warm and
delicious
that
gooey.
fill your belly and
Well, and so you're
more
going to make the
salads.
cream of starter, but not just that. You're also
Yes.
going to do.
I'm going to show you how we use the cream of starter to make chicken pot pie.
That's right. So how do you want to begin there, baby cakes?
I am going to
Sweet
start with the cream of soup base. So that's how we've kind of labeled it. It's a cream of soup base because it's a base for
Whatever you want.
whatever you want. You know, if a recipe that you find has can of,
Don't do it.
cream of blah, 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 gross.
You can replace this.
This is what you can do to replace it. So here's where we're going to start. I have Thrive Life ingredients because I love them to death. So we've got the Thrive instant milk, and we need 4 cups of the Thrive. And now this is not going to be all for one recipe. This is going to be storage shelf. So you make this once, and it lasts several months.
Then you scoop out what you need and use it as you go.
Scoop out what you need, right. So we've got 4 cups of nope, we don't want the oxygen absorbers. And why are there 3? I have no clue.
As Mama's measuring that out, one quick note. You can use regular old instant milk without having the Thrive instant milk. You can, but it tastes kind of weird because most of the over-the-shelf store-bought, there's
5.
The oxygen absorbers, they don't have the right fat in the milk, and it tastes kind of funny, where the Thrive milk, freeze-dried milk, does have the fat in the actual milk.
Yeah.
And so it tastes right. Does that make sense?
Yes. Well, and the cream of soup, the non-fat dry milk is clumpy. Where this, if you see it,
Super powder.
it's super powdery. Okay, it's very fine. I use this for I use this for hot cocoa mix.
Donna is correct. It would be good for chicken and dumplings.
Yes. I use it for our daughter Grace, her to-go meals. Okay, so if we are out in the nowhere where we need to make her food, I have her food vacuum sealed in little individual packets, and I have this in it.
Because she eats through a G-tube?
Yes, that would make sense.
Yeah, well, some people might not know. So she eats through a G-tube, so that way you throw some milk in it when you're out, even though it's store-bought, it's still better than nothing.
Right, but if we use the Thrive milk, we just put water in it.
Yep,
we just add water. So we need 1.5 cups of cornstarch.
A thickener.
And if you don't do cornstarch, you can use arrowroot powder too.
Laura is asking, would Thrive be considered whole milk? And the answer is
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
But it doesn't have as much fat as does it?
Hold on, I don't know. 3/4. Hold on, I gotta count this out, otherwise I'll mess up.
Should I start counting?
No, please don't.
That'll mess everything up.
Yeah.
It's all about the fat content. So.
Yeah, it's all about the fat content, and I can look on here. What's it say? Actually, this has 0 fat. So this would be considered the ingredients are non-fat milk solids, vitamin A and vitamin D3.
Yeah.
So that's the ingredients. So I thought it was a whole, but I guess it's not. I was wrong.
Are we good?
We're good. 1.5 cups of cornstarch. Now we need 1/2 cup of the chicken bouillon. And there's another oxygen absorber down there.
Yeah. For those of you guys who might not know, it's freeze-dried food. So the oxygen absorbers help it to stay not clumpy. Instead, I should have phrased that differently. The oxygen absorbers help it to stay
dry,
powdery.
And to where there's no moisture in the can. Okay. It tastes good, but it doesn't smell good. No, it's very chickeny. The chicken broth.
That's the whole idea.
Bouillon, it's very chickeny. Okay.
Well, and I'll tell you what. Here's a funny thing about that is when we make chicken gravy. Let's say that we have a roasted chicken. Well, we like to have mashed potatoes and gravy with that. If you're going to the effort of making a whole chicken roasted, because it takes a lot of effort. Well, sometimes our taste buds have gotten used to maybe too much salt, maybe too much chickeny. You too.
No.
And so I'll actually add some of that chicken powder to the chicken fat and stuff that's in the pan because it doesn't taste chickeny enough.
Right. Right.
And I think it's just how we've gotten used to it.
Right. Okay, so now we've got also our Thrive onions, which are really, really awesome. I don't know if you can see these.
Yep.
They're so good. And there's no cutting of onions.
No chop.
So 4 tablespoons of those. And
Hello,
you guys,
Simona from Germany.
I'm measuring today.
That's for
don't
you.
Usually measure.
That's for you, folks.
That's right.
Lunchtime here in Tampa Bay. We used to live just north of Tampa, Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Bradenton and Lakeland.
We lived in Spring Hill for a while.
That's right. We love Florida.
Yep.
Except not during the summer. No. It's way too hot.
Yep.
I don't like the idea that you could go swimming at the beach on Christmas. No. Anyway, sorry. I digress.
Okay. So we have a couple of spices that we can add to it. You can honestly add whatever herbs and spices you would like. I have thyme and parsley here. And so I got 2 teaspoons of thyme and 2 teaspoons of parsley.
Rose D is asking, is the soup starter recipe in one of the cookbooks?
It is in the second cookbook, which is
Essentials.
No, that's the last one. New Homestead Treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 3 cookbooks, but I forget the titles.
I thought there was only 2.
No, there's 3 cookbooks.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Time flies, man, when you get old.
And then just a teaspoon of pepper. I'm not adding any additional salt because there's the chicken bouillon in there.
And you know what, folks, here's the thing. When you're making this, if you like a certain spice, put it in there by all means.
Yeah.
The idea is that this is the go-to. I scoop it out and I use it.
Right.
Saves time, and it's just ready to go.
Yeah.
And besides, we're going to show you a way that's super cool to keep it as on the shelf stable, and we'll make a bunch of them. Super utility.
Right.
And that's definitely, I get to participate in that part.
And you know, if you wanted to go ahead and make up your cream of soup base and add mushrooms, go ahead and do that. If you wanted to add your, like I said, your freeze-dried chicken, to make a cream of chicken soup with little chunks of chicken in it, you can do that too.
You know what you could do, Mom? I just thought, instead of adding the chicken powder in there, you could actually put in your sasanita and give it a very bold Latin, Mexican kind of flavor, because there's a lot of cumin in there. There's a lot of
paprika.
Yeah, and you could even
coriander.
put some Thrive Life peppers in there.
Yes, you can.
Like not hot, but sweet, the red and the green. Oh my gracious. The fat guy in me is cheering right now, saying, oh yeah. Giggity giggity.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and put this in a mason jar. I'm gonna just kind of go slow because it tends to poof.
It's poofy.
It's very poofy. Unlike my hair, thank goodness. Not in the 80s anymore.
That's right.
Was that more 90s? I think it was more 90s.
Yeah, 80s was the start of the hair bands, so that's probably then.
All right.
Brenda says, made your loaded potato soup earlier this week. Will be included in my future meal plan.
Awesome.
I'd call that a win.
That is a win. All right, there we go.
Done.
Done.
Now, if you vacuum... Oh, I thought it was closed. Got a mess to clean up.
You have to close it. That's why I was handing it to you.
Gonna have to... Okay. Should
Don't worry
I...
about... No. Don't.
No.
Don't do that.
She's talking to me like when Brutus does something bad.
Please
Are
don't do
you
that.
like, no, get down, bad dog.
Please don't do that. No.
I want to clean it up.
No,
My OCD is
that doesn't
raging.
clean it. That doesn't clean it. Stop.
My
Don't
OCD
blow
is
it.
flipping out
Don't.
right now.
Don't do it. Don't.
I'll do it.
You guys agree with me? Because that doesn't clean the mess. That just makes a bigger mess somewhere else.
People. What? Oh, no.
Stop.
Naughty Brad. Oh, my gracious. Okay. Bradley
See?
says
Now it's
treasure
clean.
rescue. You know, she's got it right, because whenever, look at that. I want it gone.
Don't do it.
I'm cleaning.
You are not
I'm
cleaning.
cleaning.
You don't know how to clean.
I'm cleaning with my hands. See?
Stop.
And then I wipe it on me.
Exactly.
That's right.
You should see his pants when he makes pizza. Holy smokes.
I got pizza pants. That sounds like something you don't want to have. That's like I got a squatchy pizza pants. I'm saying that for Hope, who's right there. You got pizza pants?
She's making her lunch downstairs.
She's actually healthy, like way healthy.
She ate we had a small spaghetti squash from our garden. She ate that yesterday. Not yesterday, Wednesday. Today she's eating an acorn squash.
Rose D says, count to 10, Krista, and then she's got an emoji that's crying. Oh my gosh. Should I thought that you put the ring on it.
No.
I was getting ready to take the ring off. That's what's funny. Keeping it real. All right,
this
pizza
is
pants.
totally real. Don't shake it.
I'm going to show them.
Don't shake it.
I'll shake it. You want to shake it, baby? Shake it, baby? All right. Here's...
This is why we can't have nice things. Right there.
All right, people. Why do I have automotive tools in the kitchen?
Who doesn't have automotive tools
Everybody's
in the kitchen?
got brake bleeders in the kitchen. Everybody knows that. So here's the scoop. You could vacuum seal this with a food saver thing, and you know what? It's going to stay really, really good if you keep it out of sunlight. And if you're using the Thrive stuff, it'll stay good for years. Now, you could use, if you're doing just regular old dehydrated, you can still do this. It just won't last as long, won't taste as good, won't have as many nutrients, but it'll still work. So, everybody has brake bleeders in the kitchen. Why? Because...
Why not?
You're going to take one of these doohickeys, a food saver, wide mouth, jar sealer.
Whoa.
That's what you're going to take. You're going to connect it via this handy dandy vacuum sucker line.
No, I just spun around and got dizzy.
It's the sucker. She's spinning like a princess, like a Disney princess.
Just stand right here while you.
Why don't you? I'm going to show them.
I know. I'm just going to stand right here while you.
You can get these brake bleeder kits, guys, super cheap. This is actually for a car. It's for bleeding brakes. It takes air out of the lines. Now,
I don't recommend using it after you've bled the brakes.
We have only ever used this in the kitchen. And the reason why is it's super easy. If you don't have a food saver doohickey, you can get one of these. And all you're going to do is get a workout. Your hands are going to go crazy. It's like that movie, Mystery Men, when Ben Stiller, Mr. Furious, was, what have I done wrong here? Oh, I haven't put the cap on. I'm like, there's something wrong here. When he was trying to, he had an angry ball thing, and he's like, that little sucker just saved your life. Oh, we need the connector. We're almost done.
No, it's all good.
Almost done.
It's all good.
Relax over there. Stop yelling. Okay, just shh. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I'll get it. Don't worry.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, yeah, oh, my Lanta's right. Now, normally, you would have something that would actually fit on here that would work really well, but that got lost. So, what you actually have to do in Brad's case is hold it on there real super tight, like this, in a certain way, and then you go. It's not funny.
It's hysterical.
Stop laughing.
I can't help it.
Come on.
I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
I'm almost there, but it's slipping. Let's see if I got it. I usually want to get it up to 10 PSI. All right. Let's see if it worked. Oh.
You can shake it now.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. So now it's vacuum sealed. So you've got the freeze-dried ingredients in there, and it's vacuum sealed. So this is good on the shelf. You keep it out of the sunlight for years. You could do dehydrated, which is fine.
Get your nose out of there.
Excuse me. Out you go, mister. Brutus, get out of here. Go on. What a dog and pony show. This is the brake bleeder, people.
Good boy. Oh my goodness.
So now what's cool about this is...
Where else can you watch us completely make fools of ourselves?
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you wanted to, you could leave it just like this. Or, if mushrooms are your thing, you put a bunch of mushrooms in there. If peas are your thing, you put a bunch of peas. And another thing that's super cool about the Thrive Life stuff is that you can put meats in there. If you wanted to put meats in there because it's freeze-dried, and you will be not dehydrating, you'll be taking the air out of here. Mm-hmm. It's a vacuum.
Yeah.
So then you could put chicken in there, literal pieces of chicken. Mm-hmm. Make whatever the heck you want.
Yep.
So now we're moving to step 2, which is you're actually going to use the soup base to make what?
I'm just
looking at comments.
No, honestly, it wasn't.
It's like what a crazy. Do you need this?
I do not need that one because I have this much left over. So that recipe made 1.5 quarts. So I've got this.
All right. Well, I'm going to shut up now. Well, as much as I can.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now, pot pie.
Pot pie. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just cook these veggies.
Ooh. You know, you cut veggies better than anybody I've ever seen, baby.
Oh, that's nice.
You're so amazing. As a carrot chopper.
That's all I'm good for.
That is not true.
Just chopping
that is
carrots.
not true.
So, do you guys have any questions, any comments, concerns? You can take those up with the complaint department.
The committee. Yep, we've got a committee that's completely dedicated to complaints. And you know what happens with them? We just either ignore them or delete them.
There's that.
No, that's actually not true.
No, it's not true. It's just a joke.
No, it's not true. The only comments that get deleted are people that are just rude.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't even care if you disagree with us, that's fine. Just do it in a nice way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, not everybody is going to have the same opinion as us.
And that's fine.
And that's how the world works. I mean, anyway.
Yep.
This one looks like a finger. That's weird.
Okay, you keep cutting it, and I'm going to go ahead and...
Okay.
Well, what's the whole overview here?
So, honestly, you can put whatever veggies you want in your pot pie. We're not ones for weird, like, I don't care for green beans in my pot pie.
Oh, I do.
I know.
We
that's why
only
I said
eat what
I don't
she
care
likes.
for. Yeah, pretty much.
It's true.
Yeah, that's why peas are going in it instead of green beans. But we could put, you know what? We have Thrive green beans, don't we? We could put them in there.
I don't know. Where's a child?
Oh,
to
a
go
child
get them?
left.
Because they're far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, the complaints do get filed in the round bin. Only if they're nasty.
Only if they're nasty.
Only if they're nasty. You're free to disagree.
You are
Alicia
free to
wants
have...
to see Brutus.
Yeah? Brutus, come here.
Uh-oh.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Honk.
Come here. Come here, buddy. Here.
Well,
see?
you're going to have to back up.
Come here.
He's at full attention right now because he thinks
Here,
he's
you want
getting
a treat?
Yeah, this is definitely not OSHA or commercial kitchen time when you got a dog in the kitchen. Uh-oh. We're training him so he's got the pepperoni. Brutus.
Come here.
Hey, buddy.
Here, Nana. Brutus, come here. Brutus, come here. Come here.
He's got his full attention.
Come here. Come here.
He's doing good.
Sit.
I love green beans too.
Good boy. Can you guys see him?
Yeah.
Can you see him? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
His head is as tall as the counter.
Is as tall as the counter, a little bit taller. So we have to be careful when leaving things. Oh, I know you want some more, don't you? Yes, you go, boy.
And it's just a gentle reminder that since we're on live, we should probably wash our hands.
I'm going to wash my hands after touching pepperoni. Blech.
Get out! Yeah,
Now
mule,
my
go
back
on.
is all wet. Oh,
Get out of here,
boy.
dog.
See, you know.
Go lay down.
And I was working through everything in my head this morning, trying to make sure that there was no mistakes or foul-ups. Yeah, right.
The truth is that we started too late.
We did.
And we were rushing around.
Yeah.
Her and me both. I do the technical stuff.
I was trying to finish up school this morning before we started.
Yeah, a half hour before we're supposed to go live, she's giving out spelling tests. I'm like, you might want to consider that you're going to be cooking in front of 100 people here in a second.
They'll understand. Hey, I had everything ready, didn't I? And
Yeah.
Hope was gracious enough to help me get all the ingredients out.
And then she decided to make squash
At the same time, I'm
us.
like, hey,
whoa.
I need this space here.
Scott, you couldn't post in the devotional this morning?
That's weird.
That is weird. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I
saw.
do a Bible devotion Monday through Friday. And we just kind of go through scripture, read it, and then unpack it a little bit. It's a half hour. We don't get nobody gets confrontational. We keep it, on the level. And that's on Big Family Devotions. So if you're looking for something, it's Big Family Devotions.
Now, I know I'm cutting veggies, and I don't really necessarily have to. But sometimes it works better when sauteing the vegetables. So that's why I'm using the fresh veggies right now.
Sherry says, Lord, You can use Brutus as a donkey to plow your gardens.
No kidding.
I'm thinking he should pull a cart. I'm not lying.
I think him and Nana need to train to pull
we could
a
put
cart,
him in parades.
or at least a sled.
Have you ever seen two St. Bernards pulling a cart? That would be the coolest ever.
Yeah, no
if they
kidding.
would pay attention.
All right. Now, chicken. I'm going to go ahead and cut the chicken because I've cut. See, okay, I've cut all the veggies. Now I'm going to cut the meat because then I'm done. I'm cutting the raw meat. I always do the veggies first, then I do the raw meat. That way I'm not having to wash 2 different cutting boards.
Hey, thank you, Delaney B. Delaney B put up the link to the devotion. That's awesome.
Oh, very cool.
That's awesome. All right, so chicken, and then you're gonna fry it up. How can I help, baby?
This is just going to take time. That's all.
Okay, well then.
So I guess I should have pre-cut this.
We could start tap dancing if we
could.
wanted to.
We could.
Little river dance, never hurt anybody. I don't have the right shoes.
No.
But I could jump around.
Now you can use pre-cooked chicken if you like.
Mm-hmm.
It's really entirely up to you. I have cutlets here. Instead of whole breasts, what I do is I buy chicken breasts. Well, I have bought chicken breasts. The chicken that we raise is whole birds. So when I want a chicken breast, then I have to buy chicken breasts. So I buy the chicken breasts and then cut them into cutlets so that there's more meals.
I'm seeing a comment that you're going to want to hear. Keep cutting, baby.
Yeah.
Treasure Rescue, a.k.a. Queen Bean, says, Krista, I made your carrot cake for my hubby's birthday, and it was the best I ever had.
Oh, I'm so glad.
It is ridiculously good.
It takes time to make, but it is so worth it.
You know, and what happened, here's the truth, and that is in our cookbook. That's in the first one?
I believe so, yes.
First one. And by the way,
which is our family favorite.
Thank you very much, everybody who's bought one of those, because it really helps us to be able to do things like this. So thank you. But the carrot cake, how that came about is we got the most awesome cookbook from Emeril Lagasse. Remember that guy?
Bam.
The BAM guy. Bam, bam. Down in Louisiana. And we started working with it, and over the period of like 10 years, we kept tweaking it and changing it and changing it till the spirit of Emeril is there, but then Krista kind of made it into her own.
Yeah.
And that's truth. So we don't want to just be like, yeah, we just thought it up and wrote it down.
No, it's not. That's not. No.
But yeah. So that's where that came from. And it's super good.
Yeah.
It's super good.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, river dance. River dance, river dance, river dance.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Rainbow carrots, that would be cool.
Oh, rainbow carrots are really good.
For that recipe, yeah.
The purple and the white and the red. Oh, I love them.
Hey, Bandana Grandma's here.
Hello, Bandana
Good afternoon
Grandma.
/ morning or wherever you are. I think she's
It's afternoon.
down
now.
south.
She's in Maryland.
Yep.
I think,
All
well,
right.
at least she was in Maryland. I don't know if she's still in Maryland.
Yeah, okay, I'm just reading some comments. Rose D says, the cinnamon rolls are our family's favorite. We don't need no stinking Cinnabon. Hallelujah!
Yeah. They're way cheaper to make them yourself than to go to Cinnabon. You could probably make an entire batch of cinnamon rolls for the price of one Cinnabon cinnamon roll.
That's true. And speaking of excellent channels, she's in her apron is here. Kimmy.
Oh, hey, Kimmy.
What's up, Kimmy? So, yeah.
I'm in my apron.
She is in an apron, and doggone
I'm
it.
in my apron. Oh, my goodness.
She's in her apron. That's nice. I like it. I like it.
All right.
And if you guys are into, like, if you need any organizational tips, Kimmy is the queen of organization, I would say.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. She's got some zone cleaning things that are really off the charts awesome.
Zone cleaning.
Zone cleaning, yep.
So is that like football? Like you've got to clear your zone?
Well, not necessarily.
Clear your zone. Or I record music a lot, so I'm trying to equate what I would do if I were clearing my zone, what would that be? That would be not singing like garbage and singing properly so that it records well, and then I don't have a million years editing the sound.
Yeah, that would work, but no, that's
Clean
not the
your
same.
zone. Get it right.
It's not the same.
She's in her apron. There you go. And yeah, jump on over there and do a subscribe, because you know why? It's always cool to see those numbers go up. And then, you know what? It doesn't cost you anything. And if you don't like it, whatever.
Whatevs. All right. Sorry, guys. I needed a drink of water.
What's up? Coffee?
You. No. No. I'm good, thanks. I don't have a commercial kitchen, guys. I don't have my prep team
He's gone.
here doing all this for us. So I have to do it myself. Oh, that's hot. Okay. Alrighty. So now it's just putting it together. Okay. So we've got our veggies and meat cut, and I do need another knife. Set this over here.
Okay.
What else?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know, Margot.
Okay, so we need six tablespoons of butter. You can use salted, unsalted. I just happen to have salted because that's what we use for everything.
And you know, that's a weird thing around here. We're in central Wisconsin, and one of the things that's just bizarre is that the gas station Quick Trip is kind of a hub for where a lot of people get most of their stuff. Mm-hmm. Whether it's pre-cooked chickens like you would think you would get at...
Roasted, yeah.
Yeah, like at Sam's Club, or what's the other one? Costco?
Rotisserie, not roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or butter. They have it always for like $2 a pound.
Okay, here's another weird thing.
Best donuts are at the gas station.
Right. But they have milk in a bag.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that.
I don't understand. I don't.
People, consumers,
just strange.
push back. Don't buy the bagged
just
milk.
Strange.
Just don't do it.
No.
So,
how much water do I need? A cup and a quarter?
am I looking?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Cup and a quarter or cup and a half?
It says a cup and a quarter, baby.
Okay.
Ouch. Ouch.
It's hot. Don't do that.
Okay. Let's see. Hello from France. Kathia is here.
Oh, hi,
Cool.
Kathia.
All right.
Okay. It's funny. This pan is hot. I haven't even turned the burner on yet.
Oh. There's poor Brutus. He's
wasting away to nothing. He needs more pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
No, he can wait.
Brutus
Alrighty.
is funny.
So we're going to go ahead and saute our veggies. And actually, I'm going to add those last 2 tablespoons of butter because I'm adding freeze-dried onions.
Oh, yeah. You got to add a little extra liquid somehow.
Yep. And I'm going to put the onions in first, and they'll absorb some of that. Actually, I'll put them all in the same time. That way they can absorb all of the butter, and it just holds onto that flavor of the butter into the dish. And it'll be so yummy.
Okay. So what's next?
What's next? We're going to saute our veggies. I'm going to go ahead and put the carrots and celery in there. And like I said, you can put whatever veggies you want. It's completely up to you, obviously.
Whoops, I picked the wrong camera. It's not pointed in the right direction, but that's fine.
Do you want me to move it?
I'll move it, baby. You do it. Yeah, it's okay. We can't really see it very well. There you go. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll just go back to this one.
So 1 cup Thrive Life onions. And then I used 3 stalks of celery and a half a pound. I had gotten these baby carrots, and these are a pound. I used half the bag. About half the bag. So.
Kathia's making soup for herself right now.
Oh, awesome.
What kind of soup are you making, Kathia? She's in France.
Yeah, what kind of soup?
I hope it's something awesome and Frenchy kind of. What would be French onion soup?
Yeah. Well, okay. France is known for its bread. I mean, it's baguettes.
And freedom.
Well,
they kind of started the whole thing.
Yes, I know. I get that. But known for their their breads and their pastries. Kathia, do you make those things? Do you make pastries? Do you make breads? I'm curious.
She's been around for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. They sell bagged milk in Canada. There's a plastic container that the bag fits into. That's interesting.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Do you know, folks, that as she's cooking there, do you know that in Asian countries, Japan specifically, they will grow watermelons in squares?
It's so strange.
And I've seen how they do it because when we lived in Florida, in Disney, they would make all kinds of weird vegetables in the shape of Mickey Mouse. Mm-hmm. And you just have to put it in a box when it's little. So let's say that you got a little watermelon here. And then you got your vine going in and your vine coming out. You stick it in a box that's square, has a hole, and then it will grow to fill up the square. Isn't that crazy?
That's really crazy.
There's a lot of vegetables that'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, so these are things I'm going to add.
Smells so
I'm
good.
actually adding mushrooms now.
Oh my gracious.
And I'm going to take out the oxygen absorber because
They don't taste very good.
they don't taste very good. And this I'm just adding,
Pumpkins with faces too, yeah, that's right.
and Hope is not pleased that we're adding mushrooms, but you know what? She's not cooking, so.
She's in her apron. I haven't had breakfast yet. You're in mountain time, aren't you?
Yeah, she's an hour behind us.
10:30.
That's
Holy
about usually
sister.
that's when I make breakfast for myself. But,
What?
Yep,
We're up early, milking and whatever.
6:30.
Milking.
Yeah.
It's all about the squeeze pull. Squeeze pull.
I don't hand milk. I got arthritis.
It is what it is.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken.
Yum.
And cook that up.
Whoop. You know what's crazy about this stuff? You can eat it like a snack, and it's really great. Mm-hmm. She thinks I don't like peas. I just don't like peas in certain things.
Oh. He doesn't like peas in pasta.
No. That's no.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Yeah.
Holding. Get him out of here.
I'm going to need more water.
Ooh, that smells good, Mama. That smells really good. Kathia says, I've sauteed onions, pumpkin bits, leeks, carrots, garlic, thyme, add stock and the juice of 2 oranges, pepper and cream. That sounds like a bizarre, awesome, weird, great.
I need that recipe.
That's crazy.
This looks so yummy.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Here, I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to hold this. Okay. There's no fixing it, but I'll just hold it for a second.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Holy
so
mackerel.
Good.
I
And
wish
I'm going
we
to
had
add
smell-o-vision.
peas to it, yeah. I'm going to add peas to it, but not just yet.
I need a different stand.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
There you go.
My water.
Simona is, I'm just eating spring rolls for dinner. Spring rolls are delightful.
Oh, I love spring rolls.
Oh, yeah. Selena Neo says, waited months for live chat to say hello.
Hello.
To Neo Wells, UK. Yes.
Woohoo.
God bless your family. Thank you very much. You know what? Here's a little thing. I love soccer, football, the Premier League. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Manchester United, Chelsea, the whole thing. You see, I'm getting all giddy now. But the thing is that I know over there, you guys have a loyalty to a specific team, and that's just how it is. That's your team.
Yeah.
I like players more than I like teams. I mean, I love Man U, of course, and Chelsea, of course, Man City, but I like players more than I like teams. And so one time, 2 years ago, one of my favorite players ever is Wayne Rooney. Oh, man. Don't get me started. But somebody sent me one of the jerseys that he signed, and I was like, are you kidding me?
So awesome.
It was really awesome. So anyway, If I start talking about soccer, which is football, really, because you use your foot on the ball more than you catch ball. See, like English or American football should be like catch ball or handball, not football.
No.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
There I go. I digress.
Pretty much done. Okay.
Let me get a shot of that.
I'm going to go ahead and add our cream of soup starter. Okay, and that's 1/3 of a cup. It's 1/3 of a cup to 1 1/4 cups of water. I don't need to add broth because there's already broth in here. But I'm adding a little bit more water because I have some freeze-dried veggies. And actually, I'm going to add the peas in right now.
Okay, am I holding this in vain?
No, you do not need to hold it.
Am I standing here waiting for you to... Oh, there you go. Something's going in. Looks good.
Stop.
Oh!
And then our water.
There you go. Oh, yeah, baby. Stir.
And I don't need to add milk because there's already Thrive milk in here.
And it will thicken up just
and it
nice.
will thicken up. Yeah, and you got to use cold water because hot water, it won't, whenever you're making a gravy using a roux, you start with hot liquid with your fats and your broth. Then you add your flour water mixture to that, but that has to be cold. The flour and water has to be cold. Because hot and hot don't mix right. Cold and hot mix right.
Holy mackerel. NFL is throw ball. Says Steve. I agree.
Well,
Bandana Grandma, wow, what a great moderator. She's like putting all these links up and stuff. That's crazy cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'll bring the camera over here in a second again.
And again, I don't have to add any extra salt or seasoning because it's already in the soup base mix.
All right, let's see. Glad I'm here. I was wandering around the house bored. That's Phoebe from the Bible Devotion.
Well, hi, Phoebe. I'm glad you could watch. I hope we've entertained you for this afternoon.
Okay.
For this afternoon.
Desiree says, I'm a little bit late, but this is exactly what was on my mind for dinner. What about the crust?
I'm working on it. I'm not making crust from scratch. Sorry.
Cheating today.
I'm cheating today. I didn't have time to make crust from scratch, which I know how to do. Honestly, it's just a pain to do. And my hands, it hurts my hands. I'm whining. I'm complaining.
It happens.
Because I whine and complain
so
much.
That's kind. Bandana Grandma. She's so cute.
She is very sweet.
Yes.
Look at that. That's done.
Are you wanting to be in the video, Hope?
No. Huh? She needs there's not forks downstairs, is there?
No, come closer. Come closer. Come closer. There you go. There's Hope. Isn't she beautiful?
Here you go. You can have your fork now.
Okay.
All right, so
She's out.
Yeah. I have pre-made crusts that we got from Aldi. And sorry, guys, I just don't do pastry that terribly often. May I have the scissors, honey?
Yes.
Thank you. Look at that. That's done.
Wait, I'll come on over.
That is so yummy.
It's done, and done.
Done, and done.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That is looking good, Mom. And the food is too.
Ha, ha, ha.
So's the food.
Ha, ha, ha.
Okay.
Oh, come on. These bags are not very easily opened. There we go.
That is nice and bubbly.
Yeah.
And look at how that hydrates so nice. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep. I need to taste it, though. Here.
Whatever for?
Just to make sure there's enough seasoning.
You know, that's a funny thing because...
I don't usually.
She doesn't usually. And I'm the one that's like, how do you even know how it tastes?
Yummy.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect.
Oh, that is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Just chickeny enough. Mm-hmm. Not too salty.
Right. Not too salty at all.
Creamy.
Right.
If I may, you may want to shut that off. It's going to get too thick.
Okay. All right, I'm going to press this crust down in this pan. And I might have too much pie mix, which is okay.
We'll use it for another one.
We'll use it for something else. It'll go great over noodles, even.
Oh, that would be good. What else would be good in that? Or for this
Rice?
mix? Yeah, like an a la king almost, but there you
Biscuits. You could do it over biscuits.
Yeah, weird biscuits and gravy.
Well, chicken a la king is like that. It's over
Very
biscuits.
similar. Well, are you almost ready to pour? Because I'm going to
Yeah,
come over here
I am ready to pour.
and get the camera on it.
Yep. Let me open this one really quick.
Is that for, are you doing a top?
Of course I'm doing a top.
The top is the best.
The crust, the pie, a chicken pot pie has to have a top.
Well, since I'm over here,
Golly.
let's film Brutus. Where is he?
Sake. No. Higher.
Higher.
Or, nope.
Wrong direction.
Wrong direction.
You got to think backwards.
There's Brutus. He's a good boy.
Nana's around here somewhere.
She's over there.
There's Brutus. Okay, are you going to pour?
Yes.
Pour away. Oh, pourer.
Maybe not.
I guess she's changed her mind.
I need mitts because the handle is hot.
Here, let's do on Christa cam.
Yeah. Thanks, hon.
Well,
Appreciate that.
pour away then.
I'm working on it.
Oop, there. You got to think backwards when you're holding the camera. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I think you're there. Maybe?
No, I need to use a spoon.
There's one right here.
No, I got one. Big spoon. Nope, I got it. Big spoon.
Ooh, you're going to get most of that in there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would fit.
I don't think it will.
I think it will. I think it's gonna. Look. See?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Listen
And
to
this
this,
is just
baby.
a regular.
I know this is one of the favorite things you ever hear. I was wrong. It's one of her favorite things.
Sure.
Because it
You're a
never
goofball.
happens.
You're never wrong, right?
No, it's just, yeah. Look at that. Perfect.
Done. Whoop. As I drop the spoon in it.
Now you're going to smoosh.
I'm gonna smoosh.
Smoosh
Just
it.
to kinda-
Give it a little skadoosh. That's a technical term, folks. I don't expect the average lay person to understand.
Right. Sure.
I'm gonna
All
put
right.
this down.
There we go. That's done. Now we need the top. Need the top.
On toast, yeah. Like, what do they call that? My mom used to call it something on a shingle, and it rhymes with snit on a shingle. But that's not what it's actually called. It's called,
I have no idea what it's called.
like when you
Other
cream chip
than
beef.
that.
Cream chip beef.
Yeah, but this isn't chip beef.
I know, but this would be similar to that
True.
if you had leftover
That's
and you
true.
put it on toast.
All right, guys, I am terrible at this particular part of it, okay? So hopefully those of you who do pie crust
In my belly.
are better at this than I am. So I'm just going to pinch this, and then I will bake this on a cookie sheet because, you know, it'll probably bubble over. Most pie crusts do. Or most chicken pot pies do. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, guys, so.
Yeah.
I'm a bread baker. I am not a pastry maker. That's not me.
It looks good. And I mean,
Yeah, right.
so does the chicken pot pie.
Right. Oh my goodness. Stop that.
No.
All right.
Chicken a
so
la
there's
king,
my half-hearted attempt at making
Schnitzel
it.
on a shingle. Very
Oh my-
close.
there you go.
Very close, bandana grandma.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to do an egg wash on the top.
Got to have your eggs clean. You never want to go anywhere with dirty eggs.
No kidding.
Super egg wash. Here, I'll get this away.
Nope, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. I need a bowl
Yes.
and an egg. Oh, I need the pastry brush. That's okay. I didn't prepare for this part.
Uh-oh.
And there's never an egg wash that goes wasted in our house
Why?
because of the dogs.
Nana gets the egg. Well, they're going to.
And you put just a little splash of water in it.
You're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
We'll have to split it up. Chicken a la king, yes.
I remember having chicken a la king.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
my mom
it's
used to
just
make
got more
it.
of an Asian kind of vibe.
Yeah, my mom used to make it.
I would guess that there's ginger in it. Oop,
Chicken a la king?
I guess. No?
No.
Here, I'll hold this up so they can see what you're doing.
And the egg wash is really just for a golden crust. That's the only reason.
If you wanted to get all fancy schmancy, you could put sesames on it.
Really?
Well, think about all the different flavors you have in there already.
I don't know.
You got peas in there, woman.
Yeah, I know. But it's chicken pot pie. I don't know. I guess you could put whatever on there. You could put everything seasoning on it.
Good. Everything bagel.
That'd
They
be
sell
weird.
that now. That's awesome.
Yeah, they sell it as a mix in containers. There we go. And I will give this a little snip on the top, just like that for
Venting.
ventilation. And we're gonna bake it till the crust is done, probably 15, 20 minutes, and then it's done.
So we got to answer questions.
Yep. Gotta answer questions.
So you got to ask questions, or else you won't
We
be able
can't
to see
answer your questions.
Yeah, we can't answer them if you don't ask them.
Right.
So answer away. In my personal opinion, for chipped beef gravy, don't use toast, use pancakes. Whoa, that's weird.
Pancakes. I've never heard of pancakes like
Oh,
that.
Brutus.
Yeah, he's
Nana gets nothing.
no. She.
I'll sneak her
You
a
can give her a
pepperoni.
pepperoni quick.
Ooh, good catch, Nana. She's good.
Caught
like
the
that.
other one too.
Yeah. So glad I could be here today. Jeffrey just went down for his nap. 3-year-old grandson.
Goodness,
I'm
he's
free.
3 already.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Holy
There goes Brutus.
cow.
Dude.
No, that's hers.
That's hers. Stay away from there.
You sit. Sit.
Yeah. SOS. Steve Ganink.
Brutus, sit. I don't want to sit.
Out you go.
Hey,
Out you go. Come on.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
go that way.
That way.
Oh my goodness.
And you gotta really be intentional
Come on.
with a dog that big.
Come on. Come
What
on.
temperature, Treasure Rescue is
350.
asking? 350 degrees. Chicken a la king on homemade biscuits.
Yeah, that's what we used to have. Of course, I don't think my mom ever made homemade biscuits.
Brutus.
No.
Stay. Go on. Dude,
Go on.
I'm gonna come at you with the spoon. Get. Go on. I don't even know what that means.
No, he doesn't know what a spoon is.
Selena says, my son loves your show. Nia from Wales, UK. Thank you very much.
Thank
That's
you.
very kind. That's kind. Bandana
Yeah.
Grandma, that is true. Thank you very much.
He's 3 already. My goodness.
It's what?
I can't believe Jeffrey's 3 already.
I know.
Yeah, it seems like it was just yesterday that he was born.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
well, what's he like?
Yeah, what's
What,
Jeffrey
we haven't
like?
talked to you in a while, so what's Jeffrey like?
What's his favorite thing to do?
Ooh, yeah, favorite TV show or thing to play with?
I bet it's Paw Patrols.
I like Paw
every
Patrols.
kid I've never even watched Paw Patrols. We don't have kids into that.
Well, let's just say that we support our first responders. Absolutely.
Right.
And I thought it was ridiculous when people started going after them because there's police officers on Paw Patrol. Are you kidding me?
That's ridiculous.
Whatever.
It's just ridiculous.
Jeffrey's
Birthday's
third
on
birthday is Monday, November 8th.
Well, happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Our son
early.
Caleb's birthday is in the later part of this month.
So is Brutus's birthday. He's not even 1 yet, and he's enormous. Right?
Would you guess? I'd guess 200 pounds.
Attention. Yeah. You're a good boy.
He's paying attention.
Yes,
That's very
he's
good.
watching because he thinks I have food.
That's the only reason.
Yes.
Crystal says, my little girl loves making your artisan bread with me. She now calls it her bread and is so proud of it. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
You know what? I'm going to boast on Mom here for just a second while we're waiting to see if there's any questions. Would you like a chair?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Here, sit.
I don't like that chair. It's too tall.
Well, I'll go get you a different chair.
No, then I'll be sitting. No,
She doesn't like to sit down.
I don't like that chair.
When we went to a church in Ohio, one of the coolest ministries that she launched was a bread ministry. You know how like some churches will give you like a mug or something if you're visiting. They'll give you like a goodie.
Yeah.
Like, hey, here, come on back.
Packet of coffee or,
and
candy.
I kind of thought, well, Mom makes bread, and why not? Could we even, maybe, possibly, could we do it? And so what actually happened was she would use the church's kitchen in the morning and make her that Amish white bread. Mm-hmm. She'd make a bunch of them, and then they were warm. They were still warm. And when people would fill out their card, like, hey, I'd be interested in finding out more about this church, someone would take that bread, still warm, drive it to their house. So they get to their own home, knock, knock, knock on the door 10 minutes later, and it's somebody from church. Here's this warm bread. And you want to talk about how that brought in so many people to at least come to see and check out what you like.
Yeah.
And what a unique way to say, hey, we're concerned and we care about you. And it's not just, here's a bag of Hershey Kisses and something. I don't know.
Right. Those bags are well thought out too, but the bread, it's so comforting.
Different and
it's
unique.
So different and unique. And bread is a comfort food for so many people where, this warm loaf of bread just brings them back to when they were kids, or, it's a very welcoming kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
If you guys know how to make bread,
so
maybe start one of those ministries in your church.
On average, how many pies to feed your family? Well, right now we have 4 kids at home.
Just one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but they're nice and big.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice and big.
Yeah.
And generally, we'll have something else with a meal like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll have salad or another side. It won't just be the pot pie, maybe bread. I know there's already bread on the crust, but to dip it into the
well, I'll make
stuff.
a noodle salad or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even something cold.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, a salad or some pasta or something like that. Not pasta, but I have made in the past. You remember the broccoli cauliflower? I made a broccoli cauliflower salad.
Oh, that was really good.
And it was there was some of our homemade cheese in there, and balsamic vinegar and the Olive Garden dressing, and that was really yummy. But I had an overabundance of cauliflower and broccoli, so I thought, why not? I chopped it up really small. Oh no, it was the Vidalia. No.
The Vidalia onion, sweet
the
Vidalia onion dressing.
Was it the sweet
yes,
and the
ma'am.
balsamic?
No, it was one or the other.
Italian.
You would do them 2 different ways.
Yeah. Anyway, you could put whatever dressing or whatever seasonings you want on there. But that broccoli and cauliflower salad was really, really good.
Yep.
So.
I'm just going back to the church thing, the bread ministry. Another thing happened from that is what happened was we lived in a place that was pretty affluent. Like, we could never afford to live there unless I worked for the church. And part of the deal was you get to live in the parsonage. That was part of the deal.
Which is no longer standing, by the way.
Yeah, they plowed it. They made us live in a
condemned house.
It literally was. That's not a joke.
They
So all the
plowed it a
rich
few
people
years
had their
later.
like multi-gazillion dollar houses, and then you live in the condemned church house.
Right.
But whatever. Hey, God was God,
we're not
and we were
there at
grateful
all.
to be there.
We
And that's
were.
true. We were grateful to be
Right.
there. But one of the cool things that happened from that was some of the moms started coming around Christa and saying, I don't know how to bake anything. Can you maybe do a class?
Yes.
And it went from mom just doing that to them doing that, and then they could actually help.
Yep. Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. Yeah, it was a fun experience, teaching all these moms who never have baked bread in their lives, learning how do you do this?
Yeah.
It was quite hysterical. And to kind of go back to the kind of specifics of, the giving the loaves away, they were not just
They were.
No, they were full-size loaves, okay? Well, not they were
Yeah.
probably 3/4 size loaves. They were not the little kind. They were not the big.
You bought special
I bought
bags
special
and everything.
paper. They were paper pans, actually. They have them. I can't remember where we got them from. Some restaurant supply, but they were paper loaf pans. And they were perfect for this particular thing. So we bought bags that had little holes in them so that it would be venting. and so the bread wouldn't get soggy. But these paper pans were just ideal for baking bread in.
Yeah, and it was an easy way for them to deliver them.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and also too, you can't really just put warm bread in a bag that doesn't have little holes in it.
Yeah, it'll get soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crystal 72. Many younger people haven't ever had homemade bread, so it's an extra special gift.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got to tell you what. The selfish thing. When you come around the corner from working or come inside from outside, or you're upstairs and then you go downstairs and you smell fresh bread, it's like getting a big old hug from your mom. It's a hug from your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. You grew up with almost
Fake
homemade
bread.
Almost homemade bread. Mom would buy the frozen loaves.
I love my mom, but
Yeah.
she was not a baker.
She did bake bread when she was younger, but as she got older, it got easy. You know, bought the frozen loaves and thawed them and baked them that way. But yeah, I did not grow up with homemade bread like that.
I lived in Celtic Roots Farm. I lived in many parsonages growing up. My dad was a Baptist minister. Some interesting stories for sure living in a parsonage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that my respiratory issues happened from living in the mold.
living in Cincinnati, which is a bowl.
And then that house.
Yeah, it was not.
But
it was not.
Again, we were grateful to be there.
Yeah, we have so many stories about living in that house.
Oh my gosh.
David lost his tooth.
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
Okay, Christmas Day. Kids are opening their presents.
Oh my gosh.
This was before I had glasses. I didn't have glasses, okay? And we got him one of those Nerf guns, like, whatever.
He was 10 years old.
And I had just finished telling him, make sure that you guys wear eye protection at all times when you're wearing this, and don't point it at anybody. Phew! And it goes right into my open eye. And it was not just a regular Nerf dart. No. It was the ones that have Velcro on them.
Velcro dart.
I couldn't see for 2 days. So,
It was awful.
Go Nerf.
No. Yeah, so it's there's so many fun things living in a parsonage. I mean, yeah, it's not your house, but you still have to care for it like it's your house.
You do. Oh, here's a cool comment. 4-Day Homestead. Artisan bread is a big hit at silent auctions to benefit a cause. My last batch went for $10 a loaf.
What? That's awesome.
That is great.
That is a great thing. Holy cow.
That is great. Let's see. It's been a year since I've made bread. I need to make it again soon.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we should make some bread next time.
We can do that.
Make some bread.
We can do that.
One of my favorite ice creams is a kind of New England thing. Orange pineapple. Oh, I would so have that.
Orange pineapple bread.
Orange pineapple bread?
Yum.
That sounds all right.
All right, so I'm learning. Fly. I am learning.
You didn't put timer on.
No, I didn't. It's not done yet.
No, it's not.
I am learning the ins and outs of sourdough.
Oh, tell them where you got it.
I received a starter from Bulletproof Pastor and instructions. He has a YouTube channel and instructions. And I am learning how to do it. And so far, I think I got it. Do you think?
Well, do you want truth or not?
Well, yeah.
Because we all know that sometimes women ask questions that they don't really want the real answer for.
That's why I said I think I got it. That's why I'm asking.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
So
Am
I don't
gonna
know
get in trouble
if
later?
No.
Am I going to get in trouble later?
No, I don't care.
See, because I'm safe now. Right now, I'm safe.
So what do you think? Is it there yet or no? Do I need to?
Okay. The first loaf you made was amazing. Like everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
Second loaf was amazing. Then that third one was like, what happened? I'm not kidding.
The one with the bubbles on the top?
No, the one that was like that third one that I even said, you came and said, isn't this great? And I said, well, the first two were great. And
I don't know what the difference was. One was made in a enamel cast iron pan, and then the other one was made in a loaf pan.
I have no idea. It
Yeah,
felt like you left out an ingredient or
No.
something because it did not taste like, you know how that sourdough has that like snap, that little zing to it. And It just was like a flat.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm still working on it. I'm not there yet. So.
How long does a chicken pot pie cook and at what temp?
We're cooking it at 350 and probably 15, 20 minutes. It's honestly just to bake the crust because the inside is already done.
I don't know if it'll reach. Let me go around here. I might stick the camera in the oven.
Oh, okay.
We can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Yeah, so it's really just to bake the crust. And you could probably pre-bake the bottom crust, but
Why?
why? I mean, that's just extra time.
I think it's going to work.
And you can do it in a 9x13 pan.
Oh, cool. What a cool idea for live stream in the oven cooking. And you know what? Oop, here we go. And mark set. Go.
Show how
That's what it
dirty the
looks
oven
like right
is.
now. Ah, it's not ready yet.
No,
but
it's
look
not
at it
ready
bubbling
yet.
up. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Show up your nose. Stop that. No.
No. She says no.
No. No.
I'll keep that over here just in case we need it.
You might want to move that cord because it'll get
It's
hot.
going to burn.
Yeah, it'll burn. It'll melt.
Then we'll have plastic. Here, let me put this back to that.
Yeah, it'll
It's going to be,
nauseous.
yeah. So, okay. Yeah, probably another 5 minutes.
Yeah,
10
probably.
minutes.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
I could bake it in a Dutch oven.
You could.
Here's the thing. Okay,
How about getting it out of the
here's-
Dutch oven, though?
Here's the thing. Okay.
Here's
The
the
first time I
thing.
made it in the enamel pan, I oiled it really well. It stuck to the enamel pan. So then the second time I put parchment paper in it and I also oiled it. And that worked out well. But then it,
I'm distracting her on purpose. Enamel pan.
anyway, the enamel pan. So I don't know how I'm going to do it in the cast iron without it sticking. I probably will have to do the parchment paper as well.
Yeah.
So
Rose says, Krista, check out King Arthur's website for the sourdough recipes. We've got a great one.
Cookbook. I have their cookbook. It's from 25 years ago, but I have their cookbook. And I've looked through it. I also have looked at Cultures for Health. They have great recipes for sourdough bread. And he's in a very playful mood.
Hope is waiting to go to work,
Yes, she is.
and she's being impatient right now. Yes, she is.
Did you eat your squash?
Did you eat
Was
lunch?
it delicious? Yeah, I didn't eat all of it. Oh, well, a whole acorn squash, yeah, that would, and it's
Well,
bigger than a softball.
and that's the thing. Never eat anything bigger than your head.
That is
That's a rule.
as big as your head.
It's a life rule. Don't eat anything. It's like that. It was huge.
Oh my gosh.
It was huge.
Huge.
Do you think this would work with a turkey? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you could totally chop that up with turkey. Yeah,
you could
absolutely.
use beef. You
Use
don't
whatever.
need, you can use pork. You can use whatever meat you like, whatever meat you have. You don't have to use chicken. Actually, there's a recipe in our new cookbook. It's ham pot pie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can use whatever.
Okay, my kids like Panera soup in bread bowls. So do I. Too speedy for me. Do you
Spendy.
know Spendy? It says speedy, but I'm sure
I know
they
she meant
Spendy.
spendy. Yeah.
You can take her artisan bread recipe and just make smaller bowls.
Yes.
That's all you got to do.
Yes. Just make smaller amounts. Use 8 ounces instead of 16 ounces for a loaf, or actually use maybe 6 and let them rise a little bit longer. Because honestly, it's very heavy bread. And nobody ever eats the whole thing. You know, when we make our bread bowls, nobody ever eats the whole thing because there's so much bread.
Yeah, it's a lot. But if you make them small.
Yeah, if you make them smaller, then it's okay. Then it's really not even a bread bowl. You know,
It is.
It's not easy to do.
You know, I wonder if we could find like a bowl and then a second bowl that's smaller, and like you just did the pie crust, layer the artisan bread in the first one and kind of moosh down the second one, start to bake it, and then pull that thing out.
You just leave it in there. You can bake it with it in there.
Well, then that way you'd have a bread bowl, then you just wouldn't have a top. But
Right, you wouldn't have a top. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see.
Let me check.
How are we doing? Nope.
Almost.
Turn up the heat, baby. Do it. Crank it up.
I probably need to raise it up.
You do?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
Very easily.
You're going to pull it out over here?
No. Watch out.
Okay.
I don't want to burn you.
There's a video for that. Oop, careful.
I got it.
This could be a really exciting video here.
I got it.
Okay.
No spillage. I could actually kick on the broiler for a little bit.
Oh, you're going to just go there?
Yeah, just go there.
Put on low?
Yep. Broil.
Okay.
There.
Celtic.
Whew.
Oh, yeah. I can't use that word that he used in there. That's why YouTube flagged it, that one last word before the emojis. Yeah, it said, nope, you can't put that up there. And then I had to click it to say you could because he wasn't saying that. He was just being a goofy kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
We use a large muffin pan to make mini bowls as treasure rescue. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
They even have, there's small spring form pans
That would work.
that are about yay big. I've got one. I want to get more. They only had one when I was at the store. Because I would like to make individual pot pies. That's, I don't know, everybody seems to like it more as an individual pot pie, but you could do that.
Go ahead.
I do.
Yeah, it's like a personal pan pizza.
Yeah.
Actually, that was one of the fond memories I have as a kid. I was in Boy Scouts, and they would take you on different field trips, right? Well, they took us to Pizza Hut.
Oh, man.
My. And you get to see how they made the little pan pizzas. And then, of course, you got to make your own.
Oh, that sounds
crazy.
like fun.
It was crazy.
That
And
sounds like
then
fun.
when I was a teenager, I worked at Pizza Hut and then hated pizza for years.
He did. He did.
Now I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pastor kids are the worst. That's just Celtic.
Oh, yeah. There's some
Let's
stories.
just say we know.
We know.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
We know some PKs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why?
Jonathan got caught with matches. You remember that one time?
Yeah, we weren't even there
In the
a
attic.
week.
We weren't even there a week, and he got caught with matches.
In the attic.
What is wrong with you, kid?
And then he became a firefighter.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
How we doing? Nope.
Oh, so
Gonna
close.
have to spin it though.
Oh, yeah, I will.
That's right. We're almost there. Dinner is just about served. So should we undercook it a little bit? Because we're not going to cut into that work of art.
We're not going to cut into it. Because this is dinner for us.
Yeah, by the way.
Yeah. We're just going to show you.
Spoiler alert.
Right.
But you already saw what was in it.
You already saw what was in it. We already tasted what was in it, so we know it tastes good. And you know what? You don't know if it tastes good because you haven't tasted it. You could totally be fibbing, which we're not.
We're not. I mean, look at me. Do you think I got this way by eating bad food? There's a fly. I hate flies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
We're there?
We're there. We're there,
All right.
man.
We're there. Oh, yeah, that looks good. All right, where are you going to put it?
Right here.
Right here. Then I'll grab this. Ooh, that looks good. Yummy.
Oh, I can see it.
Holy mackerel. Let me go to the close cam and I'll do this. Oop, it looks better on the other camera.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Still a little eggy.
It's all right, it's done.
Here, we'll go from this angle.
Because it kind of got clumped in there, but
yeah, that angle.
yeah.
This angle looks better. Even
That angle
still.
looks better. See?
Yeah, look at that, guys.
See?
Yep. And you know
Chicken
what we'll
pot
do is we'll put this
Super
in the
easy.
oven just a little bit later
Yeah.
so that it takes care of those little edges.
Yeah. But this was easy. I mean, we spent more time talking
That's true.
than actually doing. It was probably done in what, 20 minutes?
You could be done in 20 minutes, I
Yeah.
would think.
You know, you're cutting your veggies and your meat, and then you throw your soup mix in there and your water, and then you cook it a little bit more and you throw it in your pie. You're done.
Well, and because of the preparation of the soup
Yes,
mix,
that's
the cream
what
of
I
soup
mean.
starter.
Yeah. If you had to make the cream of soup in the dish, it would take a little bit longer, but this was done.
It's not
It was
burned,
so-
Alicia.
No, it's not burned.
It's just
It's
brown.
lightly golden brown.
That's how you want it.
Yeah. Burned.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so if you guys are interested in Thrive Life, there's links.
Yep.
Which that's great.
Yep.
To get it, that's awesome.
Yep.
If you're interested in selling it, you can email us, and that's great too.
Right.
Which is info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Those links are down below.
There will sale.
There will be a Black Friday sale.
Right. There will be a Black Friday sale. We don't know the specifics just yet because it's still early in the month. When we know those dates, then we will let you know. But it will be later on.
So if you're interested, you might want to get in now so you can get into the sales early. And by the way, it doesn't cost anything to become a customer. It doesn't cost anything to become a delivery customer.
Nope.
And you don't have to place an order. You can just get set up.
Right. Get signed up, get set up. You can process your order any time of the month. You can add whatever you want to those deliveries. You can change it. You can change the time. You can change the how often it is. Yeah, it's perfect.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving dinner turkey? Store-bought or farm fresh? Well, we normally go the store-bought route because my mom and dad have always bought a butterball. And it has to be a butterball because that's just how mom and dad always did. This year we had friends raise some turkeys because we have chickens and we have bees and we have cows and we have a donkey, but we don't have turkeys.
No.
Oh, and some geese. But
we do have geese, but they're not for dinner.
They're not for dinner.
Unless they misbehave, then they will be for Christmas dinner.
Yeah, their names are Phineas and Ferb. But all that to say that some friends of ours, we swapped some things out. We had pigs, and then we raised one for them. They've raised us some turkeys, and we're going to try something new.
Yeah, they borrowed our trailer, so they gave us a turkey.
Which that's like,
come on.
That doesn't sound like a fair deal. We got the better end of that.
But it's actually only half a turkey because the full turkeys didn't fit in the bags.
They were too big.
They were too big. And this half a turkey is as big as a whole turkey that we would buy. They are massive. So yeah, we will be...
not store-bought this year. We're going to try it.
Nope, not store-bought this year.
So we're rolling the dice, people. Could be great.
Could be terrible. No,
we'll find out.
It'll be delicious.
So I think that's it.
I think so.
I want to get in there.
No, later. Dinner later. Stop.
You know what's funny is that there's times when I know that she's joking around and like playful, ha ha ha, we're online. And then there's times where she gives me a look that it's like, no, really, stop now. That was one of those. It was like, honestly, you're going to get in trouble.
If you mess up that pie, you're going to get it.
Anyway.
I'm just giddy that it didn't bubble over. Honestly. I'm so giddy that it didn't do that.
You pinched it properly, baby.
Pinched it properly.
You pinched it there. And
there was this one here, and this one here. This one here and this one here is where I broke the crust. I'm gonna break your little fingers.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
You guys have an awesome and blessed day. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
Bye.